support for Ritual Beasts has been announced. So that's pretty cool. But hopefully Konami doesn't dick us and pull a Klee support and give us a launch before launch. That card is like garbage without towers. You can get off your stealth play, but it doesn't do a whole lot beyond that. The cards you want to open. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And almost any other card is pretty bad to open with any other combination of that. You can get away with Rampengu sending a Tamer, but it's still kind of garbage. If you have the trap, they have to not Twin Twister it, and you get wrecked by that. They do have mass revival and recovery in the form of their Call of the Haunted with Ambush. And in terms of getting rid of problems, they have a card that's kind of been power creeped because everything doesn't care about destruction anymore. I don't think they're going to get a removal card that's better than Steeds because this is searchable. So yeah, depending on what gets hit, Ritual Beast still might be able to do something. The biggest problem the deck suffers is definitely the early game. Late game is definitely where this deck shines, because if you have your grave set up, you can just normal summon a Tamer, get out whatever beast you want, and then go off from there. But a lot of the plays are super limited because this little guy, my baby, is at 1. Honestly, the support that they give Ritual Beast is probably negligible if they don't put this to at least 2. So that's the kind of shitty part, because I really can't imagine them making a better card than Ulti Kanahawk. They could do a fusion monster, but there's like what the hell are you gonna make? Oh, actually no. I did think of one thing that could help the deck out, even if you kept Kanahawk. Like, if you still need to bump Kanahawk to 2 though, because it'll suck regardless. But basically, a lot of people are saying it might be a new fusion monster. Maybe a Rampengu kind of fusion monster for the support that Ritual Beasts are going to get. What I'm hoping is that they're going to get an instant fusion target, ideally 2 of them. One of them that can be a Ritual Beast Tamer, just like Zephyr Rampilica, and then an actual beast itself, just like the Rampengu. And then Rampengu is the only beast that doesn't have a fusion yet, so hopefully there's just going to be a variation of him. And 2 different types, just kind of like how he has the Beast, and then he has Zephyr Rampilica. That would be really good for the deck, so that way they could actually combo off first turn way more consistently with having 2 E-Telly and 3 instant fusion. And then additionally to that, it would be super good if they had if they didn't have the card text that said this card can only be special summoned once per turn, because then it could actually help with first turn combos, because it's really hard to set up your grave in Banish Zone without Kanahawk. So, or they could even give it the clause of special summon once per turn, but then they would have to give it like Rampengu or Kanahawk's effect to just banish something, foolish something, because nothing's going to really combo well if you don't open more banish fodder, and if you only have 1 Kanahawk, the deck will still lose. So yeah, that's pretty much what the deck needs to get out of the early game. Anything else would be just Kanahawk to 2 or 3, ulti Kanahawk to 2 or 3, because the deck doesn't really need anything else beyond first turn plays, and it'll just run itself. Swagger.